I'm not quite sure how this series is going to turn out, but I'm just trying it out. I'm going to try and do a little Final Cut Pro, like little tutorial. So obviously the first thing you'll need to do is I have this here because I need one in Final Cut to start. But what you'll do first, you'll go over here to the side. If you've used it before, you'll have stuff. If you haven't, then you won't. You'll go up to the top on your Mac up here. You'll go to File, New, Library. And then you can call that library whatever you are going to use. And then, yeah, you use it. So I'm just going to name this YouTube tutorial because I'm doing this for you guys. And then I'll hit save. And it'll automatically make a library over here. There'll be a smart collection and an event already made with today's date. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and delete that smart collection by using either right-clicking and hitting delete folder, or command backspace will also delete it. And then this will be your first event. In the future, it will not do one by itself, so you'll have to go back up to that File, New, and click New Event right there. Or you can right-click and click New Event. But this is what we'll be using in this tutorial. So I'm just going to call this 8.7 because that's the first, or I'll call it video number 1. And then in there, you'll right-click again and hit New Project or Command N. And then you can call that whatever you want. Like I'm just going to call it Video 1 Test. And then if you want to use custom settings like resolution, rendering, all that, then click Use Custom. Otherwise, I always use Automatic. So then you're going to hit OK. It will create that project for you. Maybe it didn't create it for me. Where is it? Come on. Come on. Okay, there it is. So here's the project. And then what I like to start by doing is going to the titles and generator thing and creating like a little intro for the video that I'm doing. So this one has a lot of text, but it's a good one. So then over here on this side over here, you'll see a couple options at the top. The little I is like the information, and you can call this intro title. And then in video roles, you can change it to what it is, and you'll notice down here in the bottom left, the color changes. So this is a title, but then there's video, and you can edit the roles, add different things. And then audio roles, there's no audio with this, so we can't assign a role, but there's dialogue, music, effects, that type of stuff. Shows start time, end time, duration, and then you can put in a camera name like camera 1, or maybe Dolly, or whatever you want to call the camera. But this obviously is not taken on a camera. Then this next tab is like the corrections, the color thing. You can adjust the color of all of it, which obviously nobody likes having a bad color on it. But if you're good at that type of stuff, then you can make it look better. I'm not good at that, so I'm not going to mess around with that. This next tab is the video properties. So like you can scale it up, scale it down so that it's really small. And I'm going to bring that right back up to 100 maybe. Okay, 99 is good enough. Or you can just scale X or just scale Y. If you're making like a widescreen thing, I don't know what you're trying to do with Final Cut. But if you're making a widescreen thing, then you can do that. You can crop off a side. And you can distort it. The next tab is the text, like formatting. You can turn it into 3D text, change the size, the font, all that. This next one, which is a little T, is where you would see more parameters for the text. Like here, over here, you have to go in, click, and then you can just type whatever you want to type, like video 1. That's really big so you can't see it, but if I play it, then you'll see video 1, and then there's a ton of text. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it for getting started with Final Cut. So, I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. If you liked it, please make sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button. And if I get 10 likes on this video, then I will do another one. Adios.